You want to learn things faster, but you've been doing this all wrong. Your approach to learning is like trying to fill a bucket with a massive hole in the bottom. No wonder you're frustrated, falling behind, and feeling like a complete failure. Don't worry, your brain isn't broken, but your system is. There are many videos on this topic, and I ain't no expert, but as a guy who used to consider himself a miserable loser, but now speaks 4 languages, self-taught guitar, runs a few YouTube channels, and is working on a book, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I want you to not see me as a mentor or a YouTuber, or some red pill guru flexing his knowledge. Just for this video, I want you to see me as a friend, okay? If you're looking for gentle encouragement, you've come to the wrong place. This guide is for people serious about transforming their learning capacity, not for fragile egos who need constant validation. Start with the nothing matters rule. Destroy your ego to learn anything. Every expert started as an embarrassing beginner. The only difference between them and you, they were willing to look stupid longer. Do you know why you're still struggling to learn new skills after all this time? It's not your intelligence, your memory, or your learning style that's holding you back. It's your ego, your fragile, pathetic ego. Your fear of looking stupid is killing your progress. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That voice in your head that says, I can't let people see me struggling with this. What if I make a mistake and everyone notices? I need to be good at this right away. This mental garbage is why you're stuck in perpetual mediocrity. While you're worrying about looking stupid, the people who are actually getting good at stuff are out there being stupid, making mistakes, failing publicly, and learning. To be honest, nobody gives a shit about your journey. Nobody is watching your learning process. Nobody cares about your mistakes. Nobody remembers that time you said the wrong word in Spanish or played the wrong chord. You have to understand this, brother or sister, whoever watching this. The world isn't keeping a scorecard of your failures, but you are, and it's paralyzing your progress. So, how to implement the nothing matters rule. Document your embarrassing attempts. Record yourself trying. Watch it back, even if it feels cringe. Get over it. This is how you build immunity to looking stupid. Announce your beginner status. Tell people, I'm new at this before you start. It's not an excuse. It's freedom to make mistakes. Seek feedback, not validation. Stop fishing for compliments and start asking what you're doing wrong. Track your failures. Keep a log of every mistake you make. When you see how many there are, you'll realize they're normal, not catastrophic. Take the ego destruction challenge. For the next month, try your new skill in front of others at least twice a week. And don't freak out. By others, I mean your parents, friends, or siblings. When you make a mistake, don't apologize or explain. Ask for brutal feedback from someone better than you. Share your progress publicly, especially the failures. The second method is using your forgetting curve. Let's talk about the most pathetic part of your learning process, your memory. Your brain is literally designed to forget almost everything you throw at it. It's called the forgetting curve. And unfortunately, it's been destroying your progress for years. The main reason why you never actually master anything, because your brain is constantly deleting the information you worked so hard to put in there. Within 24 hours, you forget approximately 70% of new information. By day 7, that number jumps to 90%. After a month, you're lucky if you remember 2 to 3% of what you learned. No wonder you're stuck in perpetual beginner mode. You're constantly filling a bucket that has a massive hole in the bottom. Here's the mind-blowing part. This same mechanism that's been sabotaging you can become your greatest learning accelerator. When you force your brain to recall information, you're actually strengthening those neural pathways. It's like telling your brain, this shit matters, keep it. Don't just review material. Close the book and force yourself to explain it out loud. If you can't, you never really learned it. Try spaced repetition. Review information at strategically increasing intervals. 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 2 weeks, 1 month. This exploits your brain's forgetting pattern. Test yourself mercilessly. Create quizzes, flashcards, or practice problems. If it feels uncomfortable, you're doing it right. Explain the concept to another person. Their confused face will show you exactly what you don't understand. For the next month, test yourself on key concepts every single day. Create a spaced repetition schedule and follow it religiously. Record yourself explaining concepts and watch it back. Create at least 50 flashcards and review them on a strategic schedule. The speedrun method. Hack your learning like a pro gamer. Stop learning like a boring NPC. Let's skip the BS and get straight to it. The traditional way of learning is a scam. It's slow, boring, and designed to keep you stuck in permanent noob mode while others race ahead. Take language learning. The old school way? Useless. You waste months memorizing verb conjugations like some clueless AI bot, terrified to actually open your mouth. And guess what? You never feel ready. Meanwhile, the guy who just jumped in, sounding like a drunken toddler, is having conversations within weeks. The speedrun method? Memorize the 100 most used phrases and start speaking now. But what if you sound dumb? You will. So what? That's how your brain learns through real use, not by hoarding grammar rules like a nerd with a flashcard addiction. Same with music. Traditional teachers will torture you with scales for months before you even play a song. Motivation? Dead. Meanwhile, someone else just learned 3 basic chords and is already jamming. The speedrun way? Find a song you love, learn the easiest version of it today, and start playing along. It'll sound like trash at first. Who cares? Your fingers will adapt through repetition, not through lifeless exercises. And art? Don't even get me started. They make you draw boring-ass cubes for years before letting you create anything interesting. Meanwhile, great artists literally started by copying others. So, copy. Trace if you need to. Steal styles. Your hand will learn faster through imitation than by sitting through another lecture on fundamentals. The 30-day speedrun challenge. Define your end goal. No vague nonsense. Get specific. Find the shortcuts. Who got there fastest? What did they skip? Eliminate the fluff. Cut out anything that doesn't push you toward results. Move fast, fix later. Perfection is a trap. You're here to win, not to be correct. There are many other things which you can do to learn anything fast, but as of now, I think this will be enough for you to start. If you know some better methods, then please make sure to comment, as we all may learn something new from you. Bye.